Nonna,
Oh yes, hello.
what are you cooking today?
We're making arancini.
Oh,
Coming because I already made the risotto. Hello everyone. Remember my last video when I make risotto? This is the rice cooked the same way that when I made the risotto before with the pumpkin and spinach and that. So the base for arancini, some people just boil the rice, but I like to make risotto. It's got more flavour. It's more, it sticks together better, and they're easy to make, and they taste heaps better. So I've got the risotto made here.
and to make the risotto, watch our last video where we show you the steps on how to do it.
Yeah.
And then we use that rice.
So to make the arancini, I've got the risotto made, which is ready.
So Nonna, what other ingredients have you got?
I've got that. I need some breadcrumbs, and I need some flour, and I need some egg wash to coat the things, and then I'll deep fry them. But the filling, you can put anything. I'm going to make some with roast pumpkin and pesto as well.
Okay.
So cooked pumpkin and a little bit of pesto that I made before. But you can put any fillings you want. You can put anything really.
So today we're making the larger arancini, but as you said, if you're having like a dinner party or something to start as an appetizer or entree,
Yeah, you can make tiny little ones.
You can make little ones, yeah.
All right, I've got the risotto ready. I've got to toss one whole egg in it. So it makes the risotto stick a bit better. And what you do after it's cooked, you've got to let it cool down for a bit, so otherwise it's too hot. Right. In the fridge if you want, but you can leave it. Or you can do it today for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you doing like a dinner party and you want to serve little ones with drinks, you can just make them the night before, crumb them and everything, have them ready in the fridge, and then deep fry them when you need them. So this is I need to put a little bit of grated cheese. Just a minute, I'll get some cheese as well. Gives a nice flavour. Okay. See how it's nice and thick, and it doesn't drop from it's nice and firm.
Yeah. Which you need to have for...
You need to have it. And what I usually do, I put it in something, it doesn't matter what.
And that will cool down quicker?
Cool down quicker. Smells so good. So I'll just open it up. I'm ready to fill the arancini. So I need to make some egg wash. So I'll crack some eggs first. Maybe I need maybe four.
4 eggs?
4 eggs. I just need a pinch of salt for the eggs. They're going to be very, very good. So, in Italian, when you eat something, you know how sometimes they say, è bellissimo. No, when you eat food, you say buonissimo. Now, I'm going to get the rice. Should be cool enough. What you usually do, it doesn't matter. I can just make the risotto as I go, but if you're not sure, you can just pre-dose the rice before you start rolling them. So what you do, you just get a knife, just cut them like this, and just make like portions. Depends how big you want to make them. So if I make medium-sized one, I use this one. So about that much. If you make little ones,
about half,
just like this.
Yeah.
See? but I make medium-sized one. What I do, see the rice, it's nice and firm now.
Yep.
What I do, it's better to use gloves when you make so it doesn't stick to your hands. So I just make a little sort of hole in the middle like this, and I start putting my fillings. So you can make any different shape. So I started with this, which is caramelized eggplant with parmesan.
Yep.
And mozzarella cheese and a little bit of Napoli sauce. And what I do, if you see, I shape them.
Yeah.
You push it in the middle and you shape them. You can make them any shape. So this one, I'm going to make round ones. So, see, it's nice and round. Put them over there.
You can make a round one, you can make one
An
in the shape of
oval
an
one, you
oval.
can make a pear one, a pear shape.
Yeah.
Which I'll show you how to do it. See, this one here, we make them round, so we know which fillings.
Yeah, so
So when you cook them, you don't know what's inside, but when you have different shape, you know what's in it.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll try and make them all sort of the same sort of size, if I can. See how easy it is? You just push it in the middle and just fold the rice and then get them both hands like this.
And fill them in.
And just squeeze them a little bit
Yep.
and roll them. So I think I have enough to make 4 of each. Nice generous amount of this yummy bolognese sauce that I made before. I cooked for about 2.5 hours with fresh cherry tomatoes.
And Nonna, so say, because these are large ones, they would generally take longer to cook than, say, small ones for...
Yeah, they do, but because everything is cooked, really, by the time they're brown on the outside, they're cooked anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and because the
is
rice
cooked.
is cooked,
Yeah.
it's just to brown them,
Just to mold them together, yeah. And then you can serve them hot. If you say you have a dinner party and you want to serve this as a main, you can, I'll show you how to plate them up after for a dinner party. You can just make really nice Napoli sauce, heat them up, like serve them hot, and display them on a plate, which I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But they're really nice even for a main, really. Or for an entree, you can serve them for an entree. It's really good. Julius, so hopefully you'll learn how to cook like Nonna. Huh? You think you will?
I'll try to make arancini.
You love food anyway.
I do.
So we made 4 of each. Now we make the pesto, which is homemade pesto that I made yesterday, and roasted pumpkin, and bocconcini. Fresh bocconcini. So I'll make a pear-shaped one.
Yeah.
So to know which one is which. So the same, you put your fillings in the middle, and you go like this. So you start from the bottom, make a flat, and then with your hands
Up the top.
at
Squeeze
the top,
it in a bit. Yeah.
you make like a pear.
Look at that.
See? You can make small or big or whatever you want. See? It's like a pear shape.
It reminds me of...
Really. Actually, the arancini originated in Sicily, in Italy. I come from Calabria, by the way. But when I was a child, we used to go to Sicily all the time. And I don't know if you know, we got across from Villa San Giovanni to Messina, which is in Sicily, with the ferry because there's no bridge. And on the ferry, as kids, we used to look forward to go to Sicily so we can have some arancini. And the traditional arancini, when I was little, they were just made with bolognese sauce and green peas And we used to love them, but now that I've been making arancini, that I'm my age, and I made a lot of arancini in my time. When I went back to Italy a few years ago, I said to my husband, I want to try one of those arancini on the ferry. So I bought one, and the smell of the fried, it was so soaked in oil and was yucky and wasn't nice. So I chucked it out. Now we're ready to coat the arancini on the outside. So I like to use one hand for the dry ingredients and one hand for the egg white, the egg wash, so you don't get a lot of stuff stuck on your hands. So the first thing we do, we just coat them all with flour, one at a time. There's 3 steps: flour, egg white, and breadcrumb at the end. I put a little bit of chopped up parsley in there because I think it looks nice. So I just coat all of this in you do a good job. Egg wash and breadcrumb. I'll put a little bit of breadcrumb at the bottom of the plate. So, and I'll start with my right hand. I just put them in egg whites, and with my left hand, I just coat them with.
And that way, all the breadcrumbs.
You have nice clean hands.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you do put the egg white in there, your breadcrumbs comes wet and it doesn't stick to the rice.
Yeah.
So that's the trick. So just make sure they're nice and coated.
Saucepan onto the stove, high heat.
Yeah, we're just going to put some vegetable oil. We cook them and deep fry them in vegetable oil.
It's canola.
Is it? Well, it's the same thing. Canola oil. But you can use vegetable oil. I'll taste the oil and see if it's see, I shape them now nice, and I just drop one of this in there. See how I shape them nice. You can make it smaller or larger. It's what you prefer to.
And to tell when they're ready,
they have to be nice and sort of golden brown.
Yeah.
And they'll be ready. Excuse my exhaust fan. It's a commercial exhaust fan that I've got at home, so it makes a wrap. It takes all the out of the fried. I'll just get a full bit of taste. Patch of brown.
Yeah, you can see a little patch of.
They have to be nice and croccante on the outside, which is nice and crisp. If you're doing a professional kitchen, in a commercial kitchen, you have a big fryer, so the oil is hotter, so it cooks faster. But at home, it's a little bit different, but it's okay. They'll come nice just the same. They're nice golden brown now, so that's how they're ready. Panko breadcrumbs, it's the best because it gives nice and crisp. Don't use the really fine breadcrumbs from the supermarket. I've got this scoop here. One of my Chinese friends gave me a dozen of this. It's when you cook Chinese food, it's in a broth and you need to scoop out the vegetables on that. So you go like this and put them in the plate. They're quite handy to have. See how I've got them all sort of nearly the same?
Yeah. They're all very similar in the shape.
The same shape and the same colour. I've got some fresh Napoli sauce that I made just before, and I've got it in a tub here. I use cherry tomatoes and basil, which is really nice. So if you want to make a vegetarian dish, you can just put vegetables in there, and it's a vegetarian with a bit of this sauce. Or you can serve them with tomato chutney, if you want, on the side. Even with a nice mayonnaise with capsicum in that. It goes really well. So I've got the sugo ready. So I'm going to show you. If you want to use them for an entree or main, if you use Napoli sauce, you just put a little bit on the plate. Actually, put a generous amount because it goes really well with the rice, like that. And you get one of the arancini, and you sit it in the middle, and you just sprinkle a little bit of parmesan, if you want, just like that. And that's all it needs really. It's nice and neat, and I might put a little bit of basil, and that's done. Buon appetito!